In 1881, a lending library was in operation in the village, run by the parish. In 1897, the parish hall was built to celebrate Queen Victoria's Golden Jubilee. The records show it cost £620, will seat 300 people and have 2 reading rooms. October 1899, the manager of the lending library applied to erect an iron hut behind the hall. This would be the library. Colonel Campbell of the Red House gave some land at the rear of the parish hall for that purpose. The hut was built by Edmed and Coast circa 1900. In 1916, Mr. Philip Rudge became headmaster of Charing School. Not knowing a library existed, he applied to have a county library branch in the school. Mr. Rudge became the honorary librarian for 33 years. In 1948, the lending library and county library amalgamated and was run from the iron hut. This operation continued up to 1976, when the present library was built on the old abattoir site.
Well, no, Twinkle Twinkle Little Star, that's
Twinkle.
okay.
Want to do Twinkle Twinkle?
Yeah.
Twinkle, twinkle, little star. We've got 3 authors we're going to look for, and the first author we've got is Jacqueline Wilson. So we look under the letter right. Shall we peek through the people and see if she's still there? Roasting fox, I'm off, fox said. Goodbye, little mouse. Not be sick. Silly old fox. Says no, such thing as
Know about yourself as well.
Sorry, we're not really
So you know who they are.
I was taking you as well.
Look up and find out a bit more from yourselves.
You can introduce yourself on there.
I'm Richard Sinnen, I'm the Rural Community Warden for Charing.
And I'm Keith Dowling, I'm the Parish Constable, Partnership Constable for Charing.
Yes, and it's good. Thank you. Have they started work on the barn? Yes, they have. They started a little bit last week, actually.
We've got a whole number of different representatives from the Charing area here, not least Mr. Dre, who in fact was the architect who produced the designs for this library back in 1977. And as I was saying earlier on, just hasn't it lasted well, isn't it fantastic? And I think on such a beautiful day as today, a building like this, which I really feel is truly part of the community, it's just really great for us all to be here to celebrate this time. There are lots of people I'd like to mention. There are staff, old and new. There are people who use the building, like Richard, who's our new community warden in Charing, like Judy, who's the curate, and also the children who've come here today from Charing Primary School and who have produced the artwork about 12th Night there in the corner. However, I'd like to just introduce the local councillor, Richard King. Yes.
Yes.
Good. I often get the name wrong, but that is good. Who is going to do the business about cutting the cake, which is here to celebrate 25 years, and which is supplied by the local bakery in Charing, so it's a true community cake as well.
Can I say, I'd like to say that I wasn't even born 25 years ago, but that's not quite true. But I wasn't living in this area 25 years ago. When I first moved to Edgerton, which is where I live, Charing Library was my local library. And I was amazed and very surprised that in fact we had such a well-stocked and splendid library so close to where I lived. And looking at it today, you wouldn't think that it was designed over 25 years ago. It is a really splendid building, and it's a wonderful asset for Charing and the people that live not just in Charing but in the villages nearby. As we've already heard, it's not just a library, but it's where you can find the local curate, it's where you can find the new community warden. But do you actually start today, or is it next week?
I started last week.
You started last week,
Yeah.
so that's a very new innovation that we've just introduced. Charing is a splendid place, and Charing actually produces some amazing things. And if you look around here, the most amazing thing they've just produced, which is available here on sale at £2 a copy, is the Charing Parish Design Statement, which is a wonderful document which actually talks all about the character of not just Charing Village but the whole parish. But not content with doing that, last year we had the Charing Appraisal, which is only £1 and is on sale over there. The first job I had to do when I became a county councillor in 1997, the first real pleasurable job I had to do was to come to Charing on a Saturday morning and reopen the library on Saturday mornings. And one of the things that I think is really splendid about what we do with our library service is actually we're trying harder and harder to keep the libraries open at times when people actually are available to go to the libraries, and not sort of between 10 o'clock and 12:30 on a Thursday, when most people that want to use libraries probably can't get to them. Can I also thank the children from the school? I was going over to look at your 12th night exhibition, and I didn't get that far because I got waylaid by Richard there, or rather I waylaid Richard, but I'm going to come over and have a look at that in a minute. Can I say it's wonderful to find the children at the school and the school actually having a strong association with the library. The other thing I wanted to say is that new technology has hit Charing, and we've got these amazing computers which are linked into the county-wide system. Can I ask who is the junior and most youngest staff member of the library here? Well, Pat, you come over. Well, both of you come over. Because you must come and help me cut the cake, because you're the future of the library service. So,
How about one children from the school?
and let's have a volunteer from the school. Hands up for volunteers. Okay.
One boy, one girl. Maria.
One boy and one girl.
And
Right.
Stephen.
You have been volunteered. So where are the boys now? I've never cut a cake before. Have you ever cut a cake before? Have you ever cut a cake before? A wedding cake? Oh God, I suppose I did. My wife. I let her do all these sort of things, so I probably did then. So if we sort of try and cut a big piece off this page, isn't this beautiful? It seems a shame to cut it. Have you taken a nice photograph of this?
Yes.
You have. Oh, what's the end of that then? Right, so come along. You put your hand on top of mine, and you put your hand on here as well. Come along, you come around here and grab that as well. We've cut the cake, and I hope there are bits for everybody. Thank you very much.